Hey guys, this is Steve Boyd, aka The Valiant One, on your favorite comic book website, ComicCollectorLive.com. And I wanted to take just a couple minutes to inform our members, both new and old, about a great and exciting new application that's going to be available to download on the iTunes App Store here in the next week or so. And that is our CCL, our official CCL application. I have went into the office, and don't tell, but I've snuck and I've borrowed CEO Joe Butlers' iPhone to tell you a little bit about this and to tell you about some of the cool things that this thing can do. This is going to revolutionize your CCL experience and your trip to your local comic book shop. And let me explain why, okay? First of all, let's turn on the phone here. Now, as you can see, the first thing that Joe's been able to do is to take his favorite comic book cover and upload it on his phone as his background. How cool is that? And as you can see, Joe is a little bit of a Spider-Man fan. Let's unlock it here. And uploading CCL. As you can see, the app downloads pretty quickly on here, and the first thing that we have is one of the 4 different categories on the CCL iPhone. We have the releases, we have reviews, we have Wishlist, and then we have our search feature. I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about each one of those. First of all, our new releases is really sweet. This interacts with our new releases on our CCL website as well. So as you can see, the first thing that pops up is new comic books that comes in for the week. You can't see it that well. If I can go in here a little bit, it looks a lot like what you see on the on CCL, but it scrolls really easy, and it pops up the covers pretty quickly and everything too. So it tells you a little bit about the comic book, some basic information about their new releases. You can go back and look at comic books that came out last week, this week, next week, or you can actually search by release date, and it can show you, comic books that came out 2 months ago if you were looking for that. Going into the review section, this is reviews that are posted on Comic Collector Live that also come into the iPhone application as well. You know, if you was interested in possibly purchasing Phantom Stranger Volume 3, Number 4, it looks like that one of our members named DocRX8482 has wrote a review about the Phantom Stranger comic book. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a heads up to see if you're wasting your money or not on a particular series. Wishlist titles interacts with your CCL software Wishlist, and this is it basically gives you a list of your cover titles that are in your CCL software that tells you about the books in your wish list. For example, Joe needs Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, number 1C and 1D. You can't see this because it's kind of far away, but if anybody knows where he can pick these up, that would be great. So in the way that this revolutionizes your trip to the comic book shop is, let's say that you go in and the comic shop owner has no idea which book you're talking about. Well, you can pull up a quick copy of the image here and say, look, I'm looking for this book, and there's the book right there. Backing out of this, oh, and in this screen you can also set as your background as well. The search feature is my favorite feature on the application, and this is where you can basically type in any comic book cover title from pretty much any comic book ever published, and it will give you information on that particular title and even further that particular issue. Let's say, for example, that you have Hulk number 1. You know, everybody loves Hulk, right? But you want this cover. This is the one you're looking for. Now, when you type in the Hulk in the search library, you can go in and actually denote not only the differences between the cover titles, but get on an issue-by-issue basis the cover information, including anybody, if they've written reviews about the book. It can also tell you how many copies of this book is for sale on Comic Collector Live, also starting from the bottom price. So if you're at a comic book shop and you see a price of like $5 on Hulk number 1, and you don't have $5, but you look on here in the CCL software and it says that there is a copy for $2.50. Can also help save you some money as well. So that's just a little bit of functionality as far as the iPhone application goes. I can't really give you some in-depth screenshots of it because, well, it just doesn't show up that well on here. But we know you're going to love this. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to offer this as a 99-cent purchase in the iTunes application store. If you're a CCL subscriber, if you contact us in the first 30 days, we'll actually reimburse you your 99 cents if you want to, or you can just let us keep your dollar. Why you'd want your dollar back, we don't know, because this is going to save you so much money. But anyway, that's a little bit about the feature, and we hope that you've learned a little bit about it, and we hope you'll take some a few minutes after you're in your day to actually download this thing. We know you're going to love it. We've taken a lot of effort to make sure that this thing functions really well. And again, this is going to make your trip to the comic book shop like the best trip ever, because it's going to actually put you even more in charge of your own comic book collection. So again, that's all I have. I'm Steve Boyd, the Valiant One. Check out our website, www.comiccollectorlive.com. If you're not already a member, sign up. It's free. We know you're going to love this iPhone app, and we love you just for watching this video. So thanks.